Hello, dear readers and champions of growth. Welcome back to the book reading marathon, the Read and Write Challenge. Friends, today is a proud moment. We are starting our 26th book in the incredible journey of reading 52 books in 52 weeks. You have already conquered 25 impactful books across the habit, mindset, and productivity series, and we are now moving strong into the positive psychology series with book 5, The How of Happiness by Sonja Lyubomirsky. Friends, let me begin by saying this book is more than just a guide. It's a scientific manual for building lasting happiness, not the fleeting kind that comes from external success, but deep internal fulfillment. So friends, let's first talk about the book, The How of Happiness. The author, a renowned psychologist, has spent her career researching what really makes people happy. Her findings, while 50% of our happiness is determined by our genetic and 10% by life circumstances, a whopping 40% is within our control. Friends, this 40% is where this book comes in, and that's where we are going to focus. The author's approach is scientific, practical, and deeply personal. She shares a toolkit of 12 happiness activities backed by decades of psychological research. And the best part, you don't have to do all 12. You just have to find the one that works best for you. Let's talk about chapter 1 of this book, How happy are you, and why. This chapter is all about awareness. The author introduces us to the concept of happiness set point, which is the baseline level of happiness we return to and after positive or negative events. Friends, think of it like this. You get a new job, you are thrilled just for a few weeks, then you adjust and you are back to your baseline mood. But here's the catch. Even though our set point is largely genetic, we still have room to grow. The author reveals that intentional activities like expressing gratitude or cultivating optimism have the power to elevate our happiness sustainably. She also introduces a quiz to help you assess your current happiness level and become mindful of the 12 key strategies. The chapter 2 of the book, that is, How Happy Can You Be? In this chapter, she breaks the myth that happiness is out of reach or that it depends solely on luck or circumstances. Through vivid examples and compelling studies, the author shows us that happiness is a skill, something we can learn, train, and develop. It's not something only the lucky or privileged enjoy. The author empowers us by explaining the 40% solution. This is the portion of the happiness we can influence through intentional actions. The author makes it clear you don't have to win to the lottery or have a perfect life. You need to take responsibility of your happiness one action at a time. So friends, the key takeaways from here is focus your energy where it counts. Your behavior, your mindset, your habits. Now, let's talk about chapter 3, Why Happiness Matters. Now comes the why. Why should we even care about being happy? The author dives deep into the benefits of happiness, and they are extraordinary. Friends, happier people tend to live longer, have stronger relationships, they perform better at work, they recover faster from illness, and they become more creative and resilient. The author supports this with scientific research and longitudinal studies, painting a picture of how happiness influences nearly every aspect of life. If we can talk about, in other words, happiness is not just the result of success, it's often the cause. So friends, this flips the script we have always believed. We don't have to wait for success to feel happy. We can cultivate happiness to create more success in life. So friends, congratulations. Today, you have begun your 26th book and you are on your way to achieving something extraordinary. You are not just reading books, you are shaping your thoughts, building resilience, and unlocking your full potential. So, friends, I encourage you to share your top takeaways from chapter 1 to 3 in our WhatsApp or the Facebook groups. I request you to reflect on your current happiness level and what might be your go-to happiness strategy. I invite you to join the challenge. Let's spread positivity together, one book at a time. Friends, in the next video, we will explore the happiness activities, the heart of the book, starting with gratitude and savoring. Until then, it's Vivek Kumar signing off for today. Keep reading, keep rising, and keep discovering your happiest self. So friends, let's continue to read and rise. And thank you very much for being a part of this incredible journey, the book reading marathon, the Read and Write Challenge.